Hey there, berries. Welcome to another episode of Asia Wonders 4. This is episode number 5. And we just recently cleared out a couple of things. We cleared out a monster at the Archon Blood. We've also saved that guy's brother. We made another city. So we're going to keep progressing on and try and clear out this hidden garden and then make our way into this underground passage. So we're going to start the next turn going in. And we're on day 39 and we have some things going on here. Heart-Time Treaty has expired. I don't know why that has necessarily expired. Does it mean they're not? We're still their overlord. Right, so we are going to venture more to this kind of southeast bit and see if we can get something going on around here. There's also this Reaper's Hollow, but it's been occupied. The structure can only be entered and fought in by one army led by a hero. If we manage to do it, then it adds a tier 3 unit to the Rally of Lieges. And we get +1 soul as well if we're able to go inside, which I'm not completely sure if we're able to. It says it's occupied, so I'm assuming there's already an army inside there doing that. But in terms of occupying, we're going to have a look at taking this hidden garden. So let's take our army over to this hidden garden and explore. After arduous travels, the bubbling waters of a refreshing hidden garden seem very inviting to you and your army. The peaceful murmur of the stream is punctured by playful laughter. Don't just stand there, calls a welcoming, seductive voice joined by a chorus of laughter. Fair nymphs are frolicking in the waters of the spring. They beckon invitingly with their bare arms, blocking out the humanoid shapes floating lifelessly under the surface. The nymphs call out, almost imploring with eager requests. Join us, come bathe with us. The nymphs beckon you to join them in the waters. As your troops approach, their smiles darken. Come on in, do not resist. So you can order it's a trap attack. Order your troops to avert their eyes before attacking the nymphs. In the upcoming battle, avert your eyes is active. All attacking units become blind, but become immune to seduced until the end of battle. Not sure what seduced is, but let's go find out. And let's attack them. There's like 2 tier 3 units here and 4 tier 1s. Let's do a manual combat and find out what seduced is. Oh, this is a cool like little arena, isn't it? With a fountain in the middle. And we can go up there into the fountain as well. Let's bring our spider up. And remember, we've got a lot of ranged units here too. So it needs to be a little bit careful. We can just conjure an animal. Got some worms. We can also conjure an elemental. Which we have a storm elemental. We can get our archers into position. And move our bannermen a little bit more forward. And I think that is it. We're putting everyone on defense. Seems that they tried to seduce my spider, which means maybe take control of it. And poisonous. Spider's taking a little bit of damage here at the moment. Seems like if you stand in the water, you get a wet debuff, which would make sense, I guess. Units are taking a little bit of damage here. So it's our turn now. A heavy charge attack. Gains 20% damage per hex traveled up to 3 hexes. which we cannot really use because we're not really able to move too far. Block that part there, and then let's see. Might want to put a heal on the spider. The spider's taking a little bit of heat. Also, we're going to dispel the blind that's on it as well. You can put a strengthened buff here for the spider and some units that are here too. But first we're going to move these units up one and then do that. So I'm going to prove the morale of 5 of these units here. Okay, so we can do a spider's web here, which will attack 3 units and do a considerable amount of damage actually to 3 of them. There's a huge amount of damage coming out there. Let's do a ranged attack. No, let's just charge into one of these units. So yeah, touching the water makes you wet. Crazy, huh? 90% chance to kill this unit. And they die. That's really good, obviously. Let's try and get this bannerman to loop around here. 70% chance to hit these units here too. Nice. So we can do a banner strike on these units. We've got some archers here. Maybe let's see if we can... Oh, I've got no more action points left. Let's just shoot these guys down then. So it's just 2 enemy units left and we haven't really lost anything here. Looks like they're trying to seduce my elemental and it failed. Let's do a charge strike onto these guys. Not really doing a huge amount of damage. Maybe we can get a flank here. Not the craziest amount of damage. We've got the spider here too. Spider's going to do a decent hit here. These tier 3 units, these nymphs are seemingly quite strong. Well, tanky at least anyway. Move our archers up. There's a 50% chance that we'll hit these and kill them, but we have a chance of maybe hitting our own units as well, which I want to kind of avoid. So we'll hit these 90% chance ones here. We'll also poison them. Maybe we're able to do a banner strike on this one and kill this. It missed. We've got a shocking phase. This unit teleports to the hex and deals damage and creates electrified terrain and a 1 hex around it. Okay, we've electrified that unit there and then we can also hit it. Wow, that was a massive hit actually. We can use our magic missile to kill off that nymph there, so it's just 1 unit left and they are running away. We'll let them run, that's fine. So pretty successful, we only took a little bit of damage on our spider. Bait and Bathe Aftermath. You emerge victorious from the hidden garden. 1 final nymph approaches, arms raised. Did I miss all the fun? She asked playfully. She continues, those hags tricked people only to drown them for sport. They even tried it on me once before chasing me away. I'm glad they're... She pauses to choose her words carefully. gone. I'm not like them. I've always wanted to leave this hidden garden and learn about the world rather than drown everyone. The nymph smiles. I don't have much I can offer you except my gratitude, O king. This hidden garden is yours. All units in the current army gain increased morale, minor. I'm only interested in your riches. 298 gold. I'll take the fruits, which is 279 food for Twinmont, which would probably be helpful because it's quite an undeveloped city at the moment. Or we can choose to have the nymph join us as a tier 3 fairy. Don't really have space for it. A tier 3 unit would be quite nice, but I think we should get the population going in Twinmont. And then we can use the hidden garden. We can claim that and then add that into our city circle, and then we're getting Imperium per turn, which is quite nice. Haste berries acquired as well, and then we are going to go into this underground passage. I think would be quite good. And have a little explore underground. Oh look, there's a mana node right there. Maybe we can try and get a city going in this underground area or something. So I don't know if we're able to actually go into Reaper's Hollow. We can go inside apparently. Don't know if we'll actually be strong enough to necessarily do anything in there, but we can give it a go. It is said that only fools would disturb the eternal bedchambers of Queen Tynea the Guide. This, however, does not stop Gore Scarborn. In the center of the tomb, Gore finds a large altar with several preserved corpses draped around a decorated queen, looking like sleeping lovers even after centuries of being buried. Suddenly, the decorated corpse stirs and opens her eyes, her undead lovers following suit. Raspy voices echo through the tomb as they arise and beckon Gore. Welcome, intruders. Tynea the Guide grins. Have you come to reignite the flames of our passion with your essence? So battle here, high risk battle, so it sounds like we should probably leave, otherwise we're going to get absolutely destroyed. Or I give you the essence of the people of Twinmont. You can clear it without a fight, but we lose 1 population and we gain evilness, so we'll leave that for now. That seems like that's going to be a really difficult fight, and I don't want to become evil. We're the good guys here in this, right? Declaring wars on the elves and stuff. Definitely the good guys. So we've got new empire development skills that have been unlocked. We've got some things down here at the bottom. Unlocks the ability for your armies to use force march. I think I briefly saw that, done it. Forces HP usage, I think, which isn't what I really care about at the moment right now. Province improvements gain 1 city stability for each adjacent province improvement of the same type. Sure. Orders required. Okay, so we're underground. Let's have a little look. Are we still able to make road? Right, we're building a little road down here. Seems to be some sort of something gatherable there. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but I would like to see what that is. Moving down here seems to be pretty slow. Seems also to be a track road already placed down here as well. We've got orders here. We've got another unit that has been spawned in. We'll leave that for now. And we will create a shield unit as well. We'll just leave that there for now, just to help defend the local area as we accumulate more army. Heart time can be integrated, so we've got a full vassalage on this. I think we will just leave it like that. I guess they seem happy. They seem to be happy that we're the overlord. They're giving us money and stuff every turn, so yeah, it's fine. It's all good. Still Goddess is kind of doing the same as well. We're getting 20 gold, 12 mana, and 5 arcane knowledge from those guys as well. Hopefully they can deal with whatever this is. Abomination at the top here. There's a lot of enemy units there. Yeah, I mean, so far it seems fine. Other rulers started a war. Okay, that's good. Whispering Stone has been returned. Oh, Hartheim has given us back a Whispering Stone. That's nice. So we can communicate with another vassal, potentially, if they aren't already taken. Seems to be some sort of oyster reef here that we kind of need to look into. Also, we can do an oversea attack as well over the ocean. Let's end the turn. After diplomatic dinner with your envoys, you're contacted by a pale seer Zara, Fate Weaver, or Steel Goddess. I know I'm just a lesser seer in the eyes of a king, she says anxiously, but I need to learn the truth. After trying the stew you berries are famous for, my food tasted bloated with gas until the poor man was ripped apart from within, turning the buffet into a nauseating mess. Now I'll keep thinking, was this man's death supposed to be my own? Do you seek my demise, Bizzleberry? It was a tragic accident. Let my treasury vouch for our friendship. Well, we're gonna have to pay up, I guess, to make sure that we can keep being happy with them. We can take another province. Let's keep the farms going for now. We're probably gonna need some. Oh, is there a quarry here? We can get extra resources here, I think. Production. And there's no special nodes nearby. There's a watchtower here. I don't know if we get to claim it if we build on that. Doesn't look like it, does it? Oh gosh, what is that? That's some tier 4 swamp trolls that are coming in. We need to be careful of those, I guess. Got some new skills coming through. Shock units, shield units, and polar arm units gain XP 20% faster. Instantly gain 20 allegiance with all 3 cities. Sure. We'll take that. Seems like they're happy with us. Oh yes, I forgot. Yeah, we've got 2 vassals down here. I forgot about Sunrise. So Sunrise, can we give Sunrise a Whispering Stone actually? That should be good. And oh, what's this? The Haunted Halls. It's a 2-star dungeon. That could be quite difficult to do. We might have to dig through this terrain. Gonna have to go through and dig through some of these walls, I think. Orders required. So let's move our unit out down here. We don't seem to be able to move through this. But we could build a province near these haunted halls. I want to kind of go down in a little bit deeper first before we do anything. There's an enemy unit there too. Okay. War ended. Our diplomatic state with Sunspire is now neutral. I didn't know we're at war with them, but okay. I guess it's because we built up relation with the allegiance with that trait thing. So they're not too bothered about us anymore. How are we doing on this world map? Oh, quite a blue. I mean, all of this is kind of ours, really. The vassals are helping protect. Twinmont is going to expand out into this area here. This area at the top right hand corner will probably need to be answered by, otherwise we're going to potentially struggle with dealing with that. We do need to kind of break down into the south as well. Maybe take control of this area over here. Maybe we can put down a city around this area. That can be our kind of forward base. Orders required. Occupational hazard. As your troops approach the band of mercenary guards, they raise a white flag. Okay, so do we let them surrender? We have no quarrel with you. Leave in peace. Or we can get them to serve us instead, and then we would get a tier 3 unit. But let's get more alignment. We got a lot of extra production from that. Seems to be another watchtower. Let's keep exploring this area just a little bit. And we have another spell that we can research. Temple of Fertility. It's a city structure. Let's grab that, sure. Oh wow, there's a big phoenix there in that town causing them a bother. Okay, so can we, how do we do some excavation? It is out of reach. What if I go here? Okay. Not sure how long that's going to take. Doesn't say, but we'll wait. Okay, we've got some tier 2 soldiers there. And now there is a tier 4 big army very close. So we will keep this unit here and keep making some more. We can make a tier 3 knight, a shock unit. It's on these little ponies. Let's make a couple of knights if we can. That wizard tower is going to be complete soon. We should look at getting some of these structures that are boosted. Like this workshop will probably be quite good. And maybe even a stonemason as well. These things aren't going to take too long. Are we able to expand on what we have yet? We can attract more population. And then let's... got space for another farm here. Got them. Okay, good. Okay, so far I'm happy with that. So these guys just need to chill here for a bit and guard this, guard the city. Alignment change to very good. Random events that occur have a 20% chance of being positive. Very good. Laughing at my own joke. We just got an achievement, digging for treasure. So something must have happened underground. Oh, we found ourselves an enemy, which we can look to tackling with auto combat since it's a low risk. There's also an enemy right there, which we can deal with next turn. Abival built the wizard tower. You can see, oh, is that the wizard tower there? That purple thing. acquired some archeum ore, whatever that is. We have a level up for our ruler after winning that battle. What do I want to grab? Target for any unit regains its action points. That could be quite good. Like the spider, for example, letting the spider being able to do another hit or something like that. That could be very useful. Okay, let's control our second army and try and clear out some more things. We can take on this battle here. Oh, we did lose a spell shield though. I think that's the first time we've lost a unit from doing that. That's a giant there. So we can equip that headpiece. I want to equip it on my other unit. My other hero. Can we do that? There we go. Give him a helmet, +1 defense and +1 vision. Look at that moss giant, there's a tier 5. Okay, we probably won't want to bother that anytime soon. But maybe we snap back here and build a town here. There's a couple of resources here. There's a mana thing here and an iron vein. Let's bring that one unit that we've got here and bring them, start sending them down this direction to reinforce the army that we've got down there. Okay. Spell's ready to cast. We can go underground. We are going to put something down here at some point, aren't we? Add grasslands feature to target friendly province. Works on desolate terrain. Turns into fungus fields underground. So maybe we can use that somewhere around here at least anyway. So we can attack this. Auto combat, looks like that's going to be an easy fight. Got some arcane knowledge. Seems to be a couple of resources as well, so we can get our 4th city somewhere down here, I think. Didn't mean to do that. Let's... kind of want to get on top of one of these resources, so I'm going to go over to here and then build a city somewhere around here. These guys, let's bring these guys back. We could just build the outpost here. Seems fine to me. Get this guy to build an a road on his way down, just to make the passage from here to reinforce the city a little bit easier. Confirm movement. Yes, we want to head down here. Very good. We can annex another territory. We can get a research post here, but it's occupied by that giant that we will have to get rid of. So instead of doing that right now, let's build a quarry here and get the production up a little bit here. Okay. We've got the restore the land spell. Let's try and use that underground. I want to see what that does. Target not valid. Target's not visible. Turns into fungus fields underground. So it would appear like we can't use this in this specific area around here. Okay, we'll just leave it available to us. We don't have to use it now then. And then let's get a summon nymph. Sure. Okie dokie. Still Gradass has been fully maximized, and they gave us back our Whispering Stone. Where did that giant go? There was a giant here and he's now disappeared. I'm not sure where he's gone off to. It's went walkies. Unless that's him there. Not sure. Not a huge amount happening this turn, but we'll try and get the 2 more cities done. Oh. Sunrise in peril. The kind magistrate Simeon Parodum of Sunrise appears before you with a gaunt face. Noble King Bizzleberry, a dark era has befallen Sunrise, where people are famished, the harvests have failed, and our storehouses lie empty. Mothers cannot feed their children, my city guard is mutinous. For many of my proud citizens will starve before this sad time is over. I guess we can help. Sure, let's just do that. Would be nice. Yeah, there's a porcupine sitting there that we all need to kill. And this city is now built. Wonder if we'll be able to train another hero. I was insulted. Okay, goodbye. And then we'll guard this area and build up an army. So I might be able to get another... Oh, we need to convert this outpost into a city. Stone walls, watchtower, work camp, found a city.
You are close to reaching your maximum number of cities. Acquiring more cities than your maximum will result in major economic penalties.
Okay. Well, luckily for us, we should be fine. Let's start working on a castle then. And in terms of troops, we can start working on nothing. Let's let the 25% of draft will get converted into food, so that will help increase the population of this town. Let's just guard here for now. And now we have the potential to get a new hero. So we've got a level 7 Oligus Scarbon Demolitionist. It looks like he's got a giant crossbow. That looks kind of cool. It's got a tier 1 wolf. What's this Scarbon got? Tier 2 staff. What kind of crossbow is a tier 2 crossbow? Yeah, let's just take this guy. The crossbow and his wolf looks pretty cool. Let's get these guys. Firstly, what we're going to do is we're going to assign him to being in charge of Emberton. We also need to assign some places for Emberton. So we need to...
You have encountered a hostile free city. They are independents that can be vassalized, integrated, or conquered.
Okay, so someone's mad that we took that that research post. And then we can build a farm there and claim that iron deposit. I'm also going to want that pasture soon as well to increase our food gains as well. Oh, we've got 1 turn left to finish a conduit, but we never... Did we never build the other conduit? Uh-oh. I don't think there's any conduits near here. that can be made. I think I'm going to fail that quest. If I say decline this levy camp. And then hurry production on that. Is that going to count as a conduit? Okay, I think it did work. With one turn left, luckily I realized, after you built the last of the requested conduits, the Berries Council envoy returns in a good mood. The envoy extends his arms as to further widen the grin on his face. Outstanding work, my king. Now we have conduits to connect us to the astral flows all over this realm. We knew we could count on you. The envoy smirks. I expect you desire a token of gratitude. How can the berries reward your success? All cities of the berries of your empire effect 3 gain 33 stability for 6 turns. Let them harvest the crystal discharge. Let the conduits boost the research. Let them pay more taxes. Let's get more research. Okay. I kinda want... oh, this is the castle. Is this town here? I did stop the levy camp though. Which I think I need to put on this farm here. So that's going to take a bunch of turns again. What buildings are we making in the abbey? We've got a stonemason coming in soon. You can get this. Some of these are pretty cheap in terms of the turn order. I should have probably maybe have got them a little bit sooner, maybe. Okay. Turn 46. So this army's slowly healing up a little bit. Don't know where that giant's gone. It's kind of just disappeared. Let's have a look in the underground. There was this fight or flight. Just let them go. And I do want to get a province down here. So we could maybe put a city... somewhere around here? Why not? How do we do that again? I keep forgetting how you do outpost, so you just click on the thing, don't you? So that outpost will be done soon. Let's link this unit up with this army. Temple of Fertility Land. And now we can choose another book. Let's get the other nature book. Cool looking tree books.
There is vigor in the verdant leaf, might in the branch of the yew. Blessed are those who tend to the forests and let this verdant emerald blanket unfurl.
Let's get this
over
Glade
the land.
Runner, tier 3,
Such guardians of the glade
ranged unit.
will find
An infestation is sending invading forces. Oh wow, there's a lot of bad guys there, isn't there? Not sure if this town's going to be able to cope. Guess there's only one way to find out. Okay, so we've got this outpost built. It's found an underground city. I think what we should do is we should try and dig out some pathways. We can also put a research post here. Can build a hut that only gives 2 food huts. Let's build a research post. Yeah, go on then. We've got loads of venom. Let's maybe research poison blades as well and get that going. And we can summon a nymph, to be honest, as well here, just to help defend the underground. We can queue that up again as well. Got a good amount of mana, so I'm not really overly concerned about that. So green hold will probably need a hero as well, won't they? Who do we want? Cool orb holding guy. Let's take this cool orb holding looking guy. He's got a wolf. He's got lots of magic. We can... We've got 2 leaders here, do we? Right, we'll tell this one to go underground. This can be like our underground army. Orders required. You just chill. So we need to set something to be in production down here. We're going to need more food income, so let's put a storehouse down here. Seems like it's going to be really difficult to get food going here, and we put Ursa down here too. Our new hero. So we've got 4 kind of heroes to kind of control here. Oh, we can also put down another province down too, so that would give us only 2. Whereas the forest would also give us 2 food and then production as well, so we might as well put down a forester down here. Okay. What is restoring land? Oh, can we put... What did I just do? I don't even know what I just did. I restored some of this land to have mushrooms or things. Not really sure. So we're currently trying to dig through here. You just keep digging. Orders required. I want you to go underground. And link up with your city. Got Glade Runner research done. Summon a tier 4 shield unit. I like the sound of that. And we can take another province here. Let's take the build a farm here next to these pastures. Yeah. That's where the giant went off to. And we can take another province here. But this tranquility pool is occupied at the moment. We're going to have to clear these guys out soon. So we've got restore the land ready again. But I think you can only do it on provinces that you own. So it turns into fungus fields. Maybe that's what you need to help to put a lumber camp down as well. A new rally has started. Okay, so let's order some fairies since we own the fairy hidden garden. And then let's get a shield unit to support that. Apparently we're not allowed to recruit to city. It's because I don't have enough money. So we'll recruit those ferries, but our money situation is starting to get a little bit iffy. Need to be careful about that. The greater good. Your advisors mentioned that Abbeyvale announced costly plans to import food. You contact the city. An administrator of Abbeyvale welcomes you in good mood. I know that you mean to discuss my king, and you can be proud. Following your benevolence decrees, Abbeyvale declared the importation of ample meats and produce for our hungry citizens. The best part, the city is paying for it all. The people of Abbeyvale intend to mirror generously you display, however Abbeyvale will be spending your gold. 89 gold per ton. I mean, I'm currently struggling a lot on that, but the population will help in Abbeyvale. I mean, in the long run, that probably will help. Okay, we'll spend even more money. Go on then. Alright, let's get this Farmers Guild. Let's work on that next. My money is really low though. We need to be really careful. Our overheads are now getting quite high. Quest orders. We're not really getting anything for excavating some of this terrain, but spell ready poison blades. Go on then, enchant all of my melee units. Our vassals are happy. Starting to take over the world. Things are starting to just slow down a little bit, but if we can make some progression in the underground and maybe find some cool gear, that maybe will help us. Orders required. I mean, we can also presumably use this one to dig out areas as well. It's a spider that spawned. Low risk battle. I don't know, man. Let's retreat. Let's maybe get this nymph to come in and help as well. That should sway the odds slightly better into our favour. Auto combat. Nearly lost those archers there, but we're good. Also gave that nymph some battle experience, so that's nice. Where else can we dig? We can dig a bit more to the south down here. Got some more arcane knowledge, so we can summon this tier 3 unit here. Blossom of Life. Friendly units in a 2 hex radius gain 3 regeneration. Sure. Abbeyvale can annex another territory. I feel like we probably could use some more production or some more money. So let's get a +5 production building. Yeah, let's just build a quarry then. Just means that these buildings will get built a little bit quicker. Okay, what have we got access to? Gain 1 siege project slot, so I guess that's going to be used for invading cities. Instantly gain 20 knowledge for each province in your empire's domain. Don't have enough Imperium yet though for some of these stuffs. Cities gain +5 mana for each resource node in their domain. Some of those look quite good. Cities can now build teleporter province improvements, so you can presumably teleport between cities quite quickly doing that then. Okay. So one of my scouts seems to be in trouble. Prep scout. It's quite close towards sunrise. This whole area around here is starting to get quite busy. So we can take another province here, and we can also build another building. Might need some more happiness soon. So let's get the tavern building. We can build another thing down here too. Oh, there's a spider that's been discovered there. Let's just get another forester down. There's a lot of trees and mushrooms and things down here. We're definitely like expanding out in this area, but we're not really discovering a huge amount. I don't want to take that spider on by myself. Okay, we need to set up another building here. Granary boosted, some more food. It seems like the main thing that we're going to be able to maintain growth in this underground is by making sure that we build the food production buildings. Oh, we've unlocked this node here. Gain 20 combat casting points. No, that's okay. So yeah, we need to deal with the spider. We can do auto combat here. The spider's now got a bouncing higher grade medal. She's a champion. One away from a legend. Which gives it more max HP as well per medal. Cool. Are we able to mine out these? We're not able to mine out any of this northern section. This whole area is kind of carved out. Probably need to use this opportunity to clear out this NPC here. Summon ready. We can summon another nymph. I guess we can spawn it next to us so we can get ready to fight this and then link it up with the other army that we've got going here. And we can start casting on that. We're going to start summoning some quite nice units by the looks of things. Okay. Not much to do right now in these following turns. All of it just feels kind of like we're clearing out stuff. Auto combat should be fine. If one of my units died there, but we're good.
The hero has been put in your prison or crypt. You can either hand them over to their rightful owners and get their equipment in the process, or you can keep them here for now.
Okay. We've got another unicorn. We can give that to one of our other heroes. Is there a way to cycle through heroes on this screen? Doesn't quite seem like we're able to. But I would love to give someone else a unicorn. Right, I think we're done with the army of Bizzle here. I'm going to let my other hero do what they need to do. I might take this. This is a tier 3 unit, isn't it? So I might leave a bannerman here with them and take the nymph for myself. And then we'll start vacating out of this underground passage, and I'm just going to let this Ursa Fate Weaver guard the underground for now and build up the area. My ruler did level up. We can get some more support things if we want to. More army leader units and army gain 15 health points and 2 status resistances. That seems like that could be pretty useful actually. Oh, do we have a signature skill? Next level we get unlock a signature skill. Okay. We get to select another new research. Vine Prison or Animal Kinship. Makes a target race more bestial and connected to animals. When adjacent to a friendly animal or cavalry unit, they are granted 10 damage and 10 crit chance. Yeah, sure, whatever. We'll just grab one of those. Oh, this is the guy that we've captured. Here's a couple of weapons and things. But remove this hero from the crypt. Any equipment the hero has goes to your arsenal. Okay, well we'll sell him, I guess. Got some extra money. And we can maybe equip this chest piece. Nice, we stole his chest piece. We could also go for Staff of Radiance as well. We took a staff as well. Now we're looking a bit more fancy. Right, how are our cities doing? Do we need to do any more development? Farmers Guild is nearly done here. We should maybe look at guessing one of the special province improvements done. Put a levy camp in nearby. Not sure where though. Somewhere here seems good. That would give us an extra 30 food. Okay. How's Twinmont doing? This levy camp is nearly done as well, so let's queue up a bathhouse just to make sure that they're happy once we start expanding even further. Emberton, we can do another expansion here. Let's get a... I kind of want a little bit more production going on here. This area is occupied by this giant, which I think we can... Once I get my other army out, my Bizzleberry army, probably should clear out these guys at the top, and then we're going to need to clear out this giant as well out of our domain. Let's get another research post put in. I wonder if we'd better travel upstream like that. Not sure. Is that all the cities? Yeah, I think that's all the cities that we've looked at. We'll do one more turn and then we'll end the episode. Seems like the Dawnsong people are encroaching closer and closer to Emberton. The harvest in the domain of your city, Abbeville, has been bountiful this year. The city is well known for its impressive agriculture and now has outdone it even itself. Food stalls turn the grand square into a maze filled with aromas and flavors as children parade the streets with baskets full of the latest yield. There is no doubt that all of the other rulers are in awe of its display of prosperity. How do you wish to celebrate this fruitful feat? Sell the extra produce? Kinda need the money. Donate. We'll get 20 extra alignment. Or 179 Imperium. We've got quite a bit of Imperium. Let's go get the 20 alignment. Which puts that at 85. Very good. We're very good. Have we got anything more in the tech tree to grab here? We've got... We can now build teleporters. That sounds pretty useful to me. Maybe we'll better get around a bit quicker. And whenever a new research is skilled... research skill is researched, the knowledge cost of another random skill is reduced by 25%. Okay. Okay, so we'll link up these armies and we'll try and keep digging. I'm gonna have to build more units down here. Blade Runner. We'll get a couple of those going down here just to help out with the underground situation. I don't really want to focus hugely on this area. It doesn't seem like a massive amount going down on this little quadrant that we put down on. Kind of seems like completely like isolated in a way. It's a bit weird. And then let's get the army of Bizzle. Where's my pony gone? Where did my pony go? Oh, is it because I'm holding a staff? I'm not allowed to use a unicorn? Are you kidding me? Unequip. I want my unicorn. So I can't have a staff and a unicorn. Well, I want my unicorn, so... There we go. So we can annex another territory. Let's get some more gold. We've got another new empire development skill. Not sure which one it is. Maybe it's the one that we've already taken. Game wasn't ready for us. Oh god, then we'll do one more turn. So, orders. Let's move this guy and excavate this wall down here. That will be done next turn. Hopefully there's nothing too scary on the other side. I'm moving down in these undergrounds though. It does take a long time just to get around. We've now unlocked tier 3 books. Tome of Cycles. Anything here that's going to summon anything particularly scary? Tome of Vigor. What we got here? Summon greater animal. Summons a random tier 3 animal unit onto a target location. Unleash Beast. Makes the beast super good. Spawn a totem of the wild which spawns a random tier 1 animal unit at the start of each of your turns. Last 5 turns. I'll take this, I guess.
The unbridled power of the herd thundering over the plain. The sheer strength of the mighty bear as it closes in upon its prey. Hear the primal music that beats in the sinews and bones of beasts. Then you will be able to harness it and strengthen your pack with the force of nature itself.
So there's a thing called super growth. Adds 10 health, 1 retaliation attack, decreased number of units on formation. And I think we got a 25% reduction with it with one of the things we've just taken, so let's go for that. Means we'll get that active a little bit quicker. You unlocked Seed of Nature Affinity Province Improvement. Oh look, we can build a teleporter, which enables an army to teleport from one teleporter to another. Okay, that might be pretty important to get that down here since this is our most forward base. It will basically delete an area though, unfortunately, of gathering. So for example, if I put a farm here, it would then get rid of the farm. So if you put a teleporter here, it will get rid of the farm, but then obviously put a teleporter there. There's the encroaching armies coming across here. So we can take another territory down here. Let's put another forester. The granary got complete. There's no more food things that we can get here. We can get a teleport for the underground. I don't know if that would be of any use in particular, but... Let's get the castle upgrade first. We'll get the teleporter soon, because it does take a long time to travel, and if we need to defend this area somehow, maybe there's a gap. I don't know, we seem pretty isolated and protected here, unless you can like dig through here. I'm not overly concerned about this area. Yeah, this seems like a very isolated area that we've managed to take hold of. Oh, summon a protector. We should definitely spawn one of those somewhere. Should do it on the overground. Should be quite a good unit. Let's spawn it over here with this army unit. We're definitely going to be pushing into the top right hand corner here and clearing that out in a second. And then we can start research on another one. Well, start, you know what I mean, getting another one through. I see there's the integrate city with the Imperium, but we don't want any more cities because we're at the city cap at the moment. Alright, so we've got 3 vassals that are on maximum. Scary bit up here that we haven't looked at for a little while, the ritual circle. But they can handle it, I'm sure they're fine, the vassal's fine, right? Okay, I think that was a good time to relax and kind of end the episode. So we kind of need to get rid of a couple of these neutral areas. Get rid of these 2. We've got 2 armies that we're going to be able to stack on top of each other with this 2 here. My Bizzleberry army is going to come out, so we'll have 8 units to attack and see how well we do. These units are quite good. There's a 2 tier 4s and a tier 3 that we're going to need to clear out. The ones behind it seem very, very weak, tier 2, so it's just this one at the front, these swamp trolls seem kind of pesky. And at some point we need to clear out this tier 5, this horned god. It's literally called a horned god. It does look pretty badass. So we're going to need to kill a god. And then also we're going to have to deal with these pesky elves that are starting to encroach onto Emberton. So that is what the plan is for the next episode. Do a couple of clearings and start putting some pressure on the elves now that we are doing okay. But what is going on here? While I notice that, I think I should send my army to clear these guys out. How did you even get there? We end up losing a tier 2 defender. Very rude. What happened? Farm ruins. I have to repair that. Okay, I'll have to repair that. But yeah, that's also what we're going to be doing next episode, is repairing the farm ruins. Well, I hope you guys have been enjoying the episodes. Yeah, it's definitely giving me like Civilization, Heroes of Might and Magic kind of vibes. I know we're probably playing on like an easy difficulty right now with the first campaign, but I'll be looking forward to going to a more challenging map afterwards, after we've learned kind of like the basics and what to do. We've also got this expansion victory that we're currently 69 on, so if we can expand out enough, we're going to get that victory done. So without really necessarily killing off like Dawnsong and stuff, we might be able to win the game just based on expansion. Still got plenty of territories around here to take, and we got the sea as well. The underground, there's still definitely a few more slots on the underground, so don't know how that is. Gold Bank. But yeah, we've got loads of terrain here that we're going to be able to take relatively easy because there's no one really nearby, so we should be able to kind of go for that expansion victory by the looks of things. But anyway, all the best, and we'll work on it again for the next episode, which should be coming out hopefully the next day or 2. Bye, guys.